Yo, good afternoon. Welcome back to Heavy Metal Devils. Danny here, bringing you more of the latest Manchester United news. And boy, do we have some news to get into this afternoon. Lots of news about our favorite defender, Harry Maguire, and a new defender potentially coming in, and as well as more outs from the club potentially happening. But just before we get into the news that you might already know anyway, don't forget to hit that subscribe button on the road to 1,000 subscribers. And I cannot do it without your help. Thank you so much. Anyway, let's get into the news. That was kind of weird. Anyway, so reports coming out today. Actually, they were breaking kind of last night, towards the end of the night last night. But this morning, Fabrizio Romano, Laurie Whitwell, now the BBC, ESPN, everybody reporting this, that West Ham and Manchester United have agreed a fee for Harry Maguire. This is going to be a £30 million fee for Harry Maguire. Now, in my honest opinion, I thought they were going to go back in and rebid because we rejected that £30 million bid. But it looks like Manchester United just said, what the hell, we'll take it, because we don't know if West Ham are actually going to come back in for Maguire, even though they really want Maguire. And on top of that, I think there's been a statement saying that David Moyes will be set to make Maguire the captain as a little sweetener on top of the deal to get him over there. Now, it also has been reported that Maguire has agreed to that move, is willing to go, and personal terms should not be an issue according to Fabrizio Romano. That's quite actually interesting to me because I believe he's going to be cutting his wages in about half. He's on almost $200K a week, and I think from what I'm hearing, he's going to get around 100 at West Ham. So I don't know, maybe Manchester United will give him a little bit of a payoff, but we don't know. Only time will tell once this deal is complete. It is not quite here we go just yet, but the deal has been agreed by both clubs. I guess that is basically a here we go. Maybe it's not here we go because I don't know. The sources, the announcement of the deal being agreed just kind of came out of nowhere, and Fabrizio Romano didn't really have a chance to here we go it. But anyway, this looks like a done deal set to happen over the coming days. He's going to go have a medical, I'm sure. I think they're just finalizing those final details and the personal terms for Harry Maguire. And I expect by the weekend, he is a West Ham player, if not early next week. Just remember, season starts this weekend. Yeah, this weekend. Season starts. All right, I thought we were way later ahead in the week than I thought we were. Anyway, so yeah, the season does kick off very, very soon. So they're going to want to get him in and integrated into that team. Now, my opinions on this, I thought we could have got a better deal, but I would take it. I did say $30 million for Harry Maguire. I would take, so I cannot go back on that. I would take that deal. It's going to be best for him. Look, guys, he is a good defender, just not for the way we are playing. He was really good for the first 2 years when we were sitting back and counterattacking. He just needs that style of play. Don't forget, he's also an England international, so he wants to get that game time for the Euros next year. So yeah, it's going to, for me, this is a pretty decent deal. It was one that needed to be done. I was thinking that this deal may have not gotten done until that January time because it looked like all of our center back options that we really wanted were heading other places, like Kim Min-jae to Bayern, Disasi going to Chelsea. But it looks like we will be in for some other defenders that we will get into in just a second. So yeah, that's basically my opinion. It had to happen. Yes, we're taking a huge hit on it, but to get that toxicity out of the club and for Harry Maguire to get his confidence back and playing well again, because we all know he can. I'm not into all this booing and just the way he's been treated. Yeah, he's had some bad times, but look, man, he is a Premier League defender. None of us watching this are. I mean, maybe we are. I don't know who's watching it. If you are, comment below. That would be that'd be badass. But look, guys, he's doing the job that we all wish we could do. So I cannot hate on him for that. He made it. He's made it. Unfortunately, he just can't make it anymore at Manchester United. Good move to West Ham. I'm all about it. Happy for you, Harry Maguire. Go do your thing. Anyway, moving on. Let's move on to Benjamin Pavard. Now, this is coming out of BBC, so pretty reliable sources here that Manchester United are looking at Benjamin Pavard. Actually, I think negotiations may have begun, probably on that personal terms side. I'm just checking one's thing. I think it just seems now that personal terms get done before anything else. So Benjamin Pavard wants to leave Bayern Munich. I think he's been wanting to leave for some time now, and Manchester United look to be in for that swoop. There's been lots of defender talk. We've had Benjamin Pavard today. We had Todibo the last few days. So it's kind of confusing who we're really going after. Benjamin Pavard is proven, coming from a big club, has a winning mentality, yet he's won that World Cup. He did score that sick side-footed goal at the World Cup against Argentina. But yeah, it looks like this is a very close move at the moment. So all eyes on Benjamin Pavard. Looks to be maybe a new backup. It's going to be, I could actually potentially seeing him being a starter over a guy like Raphael Varane. And don't forget, he can also play, I believe, right back or left back. I think it was right back that he can play. But I do get worried about Raphael Varane. He is very injury prone. So having a pretty good defender from a team like Bayern Munich should do us very well, whether he comes in as a backup or even as a starter. I do get worried about Varane. He is very injury prone. So we need all the backup center backs that we could get, excluding Harry Maguire. Anyway, but anyway, Benjamin Pavard looks to be set to join Manchester United. Nothing, no here we go yet. Nothing. There's other articles saying he's one of three options. I think he might be one of the best option out of the three, in my opinion, just because he's so experienced, coming from a big club with a winning mentality already. But yeah, let me know what you think about Benjamin Pavard. Comment down below. And just the last bit of news, McTominay looked to be going to West Ham as well. I'm not sure now if they will come back in for McTominay. I'm just looking something up. Sorry. Yes. So now that we have agreed a £30 million bid for Harry Maguire, which is a bit lower, maybe they can increase maybe to 35 or even £40 million for McTominay over at West Ham. I do believe he could go. We need to get rid of him, Donny, Fred as well, if we want to bring in guys like Pavard and Amrabat. Amrabat is just waiting to come now. So yeah, we'll have a few eyes on West Ham to see if they up that bid for Scott McTominay. And there's also been rumors that Newcastle are also in for Scott McTominay, but West Ham look to be the most concrete, especially also not just with Declan Rice going, but Man City are in for Paqueta, and I don't know if they'll get him. They had their first bid rejected. So they're really going to need to reinforce their midfield, and I think Scott McTominay would be a perfect fit for them. Moyes likes him. I feel like he is a good fit there for the style that they play. He's not too dissimilar than Declan Rice. No, he's not Declan Rice quality, but the attributes they have are quite similar. But yeah, West Ham, Scott McTominay could be a thing. You let me know. Do you want him out of the club? I like him, but I think it is his time for him to leave. So yeah, let me know what you think. Comment down below. Anyway, that's the news I have for you this afternoon. I'm sure there's going to be a lot more breaking in the next few days about all the outs and ins that could happen, and I'll be right here to do these videos for you. So don't forget to subscribe, turn those notifications on, and I will see you all on the next one. Later.